Well, this is a quick update in the orchard. Not too much going on right now. This had flowers late, and I don't think it has any fruit. I think the flowers didn't do anything. This had like a couple plums. They fell off real early. This guy has lots of plums, or had a decent amount of plums. Probably 80% of them fell off. There's a couple Senaca left. They're actually some of the bigger ones. There's Pembina. There's a decent amount on there. This is the Burbank. There's a decent number, scattered out, like 20 or so maybe. Most of the other stuff the plums fell off of. This graph here, Waneta, or Pipestone, that guy's got a decent number of plums. That's a pretty big one right there. That's a pretty big one right there. So there's plums on that, both branches of that. This one looks like it's gonna break. This one has plums. There's a dead one, a lot of them falling off. Lots of damage due to the plum cuculio, I guess. I don't think I've yet to see one, but I mean, this one's probably just not fertilized, pollinated, whatever. There's another one. It's turning purple already, so it will fall off. Actually, this one's pretty stubborn on. But most everything, a lot of them are falling off. These are a couple left of the Burbank. And Seneca didn't do anything. It doesn't have much growth either. So we'll see. The 2-in-1 here had 2 cherries. I picked one early just because I wanted to get it. I took pictures of it a couple days ago. And it looks like the one that was right here, right there, came off, or more likely a bird ate it. The Elephant Heart Burbank plum tree has only a couple plums. That's about it. Pretty sure that's it. Methley, it didn't do squat this year for some reason. This one is Shiro. It's got a couple plums, not many, maybe 5. Pears. Pear tree seems to have pears. Now I do this, they'll probably all fall off. But they're actually looking pretty good this year. Lots of pears. Looks like I think 3 on the 2-in-1 tree here. They're all Burbank, I think. Yeah, here's the red Senstaion, I believe. It didn't do squat as far as growing. I gotta prune it, but there's another pair. Yeah, so I see 3 pairs. That's it. As far as apples, nothing on the winter banana, but that was whacked last year. McIntosh, maybe 40 apples on here on the various grafts all over. And Lodi up there. This is actually a true McIntosh apples down there. These are Grafts. I think those are Gala. More Gala. This one is a Lodi. Look how big they are. Lodi are really big. So, decent apples here. Hopefully we'll get something. Red Delicious, I don't think it had flowers, no apples. Yellow Delicious, it's got a couple apples, though I don't know why they're turning red. Maybe it's a Red Delicious, I got it backwards. No, it says Golden Delicious. Well, that's got a handful. Uh-oh, the wheel's broken.
Fix it.
Okay. I think this is Granny Smith. No apples from this. Will I try to fix the wheel? Peaches, nothing from the peaches, or the fruiting ones. Empire. Empire's got a decent number of apples on it. I am impressed with it. It is doing well. Cortland just planted it. Nada. Pink Delight had a couple flowers. It's not liking its transplant. Arkansas Black. I think there's like a apple in there. Yeah. Here's an apple. It has an apple. I think this one's Granny Smith. I don't believe it has any apples. North Ball looks like it has 2 apples on it. Down low. And then Yellow Transparent. Planted this, it's got 3 apples on the tips that we'll see if they fall off. It just, I don't know, it's not having any growth. Hopefully it starts kicking in and growing. And Liberty, I just transplanted this, removed it. Not much going on there. Garden's growing like crazy. The Asian pear over there, it had a couple pears. Stanley plum, I don't think it had anything. Ozark had a couple plums on that. And then the peach over there I planted, it had peaches in when I planted it. It's eaten. But that has peaches on it. But no growth, so that one will be interesting. There's actually a decent number of pears on this still. Not much growth though. Garden's looking good. Blueberries. Bought a bunch that have blueberries on them. Hopefully I'll get some. Nothing on the fig tree yet. Not much growth. It's starting to grow on the base too. Beans. Got beans going. Flowering garden is almost done flowering. Still some stragglers in there. And then the flowering peach actually has peaches. I wouldn't think it would have, but it does. We'll see how they work out. That's it for the garden.